Got a minute?
Sure, what's up?
Come on, let's go talk in the lounge.
Dr. Perez?
How's Celia?
About the same?
Did you happen to try out any of that advice that I gave you on how to handle it?
Yeah, I tried it. It didn't work.
What happened?
Celia was very non-committal.
I see. Well, I wouldn't worry about it. I think that I have a solution to your problem.
I could certainly use one. What is it?
Donnelly.
Donnelly.
He's back in town, and I called him.
You called Donnelly about my marital problems?
I called Donnelly about our proposal on the medical ship, you turkey.
Oh, right. Yeah, what did he have to say?
He is very interested, and he wanted to set up a meeting.
Well, good. Let's set up a meeting.
I already have. We have one at 5 o'clock today. Can you make it?
I think so.
That's great. We're on our way, partner.
Fine, except what did you mean about this being the solution to my problems with Celia?
Ah, that's simple. Celia's a Quartermain. She wasn't just born with a silver spoon in her mouth. She had the entire service in there.
So?
So that means that she is a woman who is not used to pinching pennies.
To say the very least.
Mm-hmm.
Alan, what are you driving at?
Once this deal with Donnelly gets rolling and the money starts pouring in, Celia's going to find you absolutely irresistible. Believe me, you're going to see such a change when she realizes that you are the kind of man who can keep her in the style to which she has grown accustomed.
Dr. Banks, call the lab on
It'd seem likely, wouldn't it?
Sure would.
Dr. Banks?
Never underestimate the power of money. And I'm a Quartermain, I should know. Celia's had it kind of tough lately. But a little money and a little understanding is going to go an awful long way.
Certainly hope it works out that way, Alan. Something has got to give.
Dr. Robert Trout.
You got it.
Second floor nurse's station, Mr. Price. Oh, I'll check. No, I'm sorry, but Bobbie Brock won't be back at work until next week. You're welcome.
Oh, I can't believe it! Free at last!
Free, relieved, and very happy, Ruby.
Oh, boy, we have to bless Jake. We have to bless Robert.
I have so many friends that I have to thank. And they welcomed me back to General yesterday with open arms. Ruby, you should have been there.
Was Rick there?
No. Rick came by the penthouse yesterday. And I was very short with him.
Well,
Couldn't help it after the way Ginny made me suffer.
oh, honey, I'm sure he'll understand.
I'm going to try to make it up to him, but I don't know. After that woman, she tried to destroy me, Ruby.
Well, the way Brock tried to destroy her. I think you can understand that.
Why are you sympathetic towards Ginny?
I think I'm feeling a little guilty.
Why?
Well, I was the one who mentioned the name in front of Brock. So it seems like we both owe Ginny something.
I know what I'd like to give her.
Good morning, ladies.
Well, Jake, what brings you by?
I have business with my client.
Oh, well, get on with it. I'll disappear.
Business?
Something you like for a change. I am here to accompany you to the courthouse. We're going to pick up the official papers of the release of the charges against you.
I can't tell you how I've been looking forward to this little errand.
I had a little idea you might be.
Jake, you don't have to escort me. I could have come by myself.
Deprive me of the pleasure of your company.
My company hasn't been too pleasurable lately.
Well, still, I've grown accustomed to having you around, my dear. It'd be a hard habit to break, so I'm accompanying you.
Well, maybe now that this nightmare is over, I can improve the quality of that company.
If you improve the quality of that company any more, I am not responsible for my actions.
Well, I know a good lawyer if you need one.
Ready to roll?
I can hardly wait. Ruby, we're going.
Okay, honey.
We're going to the courthouse.
Okay.
You good girl.
Okay, later.
Oh, don't tell her to be that.
Thank you, Jake.
How much do you think a gem like this will bring?
Hard to say. Well, I suppose, let's weigh it.
Well, what do you think? Several thousand?
More like several 100,000 each.
Jeez, I got in the wrong business.
Yeah, excuse me. Yes, Linda?
Mr. Donnelly, Commissioner and Mrs. Scorpio are here to take you to lunch.
You didn't tell us he was coming in. I didn't know about it.
Good man.
Shall I send them in?
No, Linda, have them wait a moment. I'll be right there. All right, clear up everything. I did well. I know this is the way it's going to come down. We're going to have a business meeting. We're just finishing up, all right? Everything ready?
Okay.
Well, look, gentlemen, just because I've been out of town for a while does not mean that this company comes to a standstill. I do not make money when those ships are sitting at a dock. Now, I want to see all the current bills of lading. We have a lot of ground to make up for. You got that? Holly.
How are you? How are you? Good to see you.
Having a bad time, mate?
No. Finishing up.
All right.
Just trying to get squared away after my business trip, that's all.
See?
Some introductions are in order here. We've got Matt Hines, you know. He's the operational manager. This is Sam Morgan, my new financial whiz. And you remember.
Ah, yes, Professor Estevez. Pleasure to see you, pleasure.
On vacation from the university?
A permanent vacation.
Actually, I lured him away to join me in the world of commerce because I plan to use his South American art expertise to help me in the import-export end of the business.
Yes. I wish you well. Thank you very much. It's quite a vacation, thanks to Sean.
Well, thank you, Professor. Please. Be seated.
So, where's all this equipment the WSB's installed? I can't wait to lay my eyes on the state-of-the-art communications technology that's currently rolling around.
Now, wait. First of all, I want to find out how was your trip.
Well, it's strictly business, Holly, you know, inside of airports, offices, warehouses, that sort of thing. Routine.
No time for a little fun?
Much too busy to socialize, I'm afraid.
Well, I hope it wasn't Paris, Rome, or London.
Don't know.
That busy?
That busy. Swamped.
You know, back in the good old days, I couldn't imagine you setting foot in Paris without sticking your face over to the left bank and checking out the Chez Margot.
I'll tell you something. I wasn't within 200 miles of Paris.
You should plan your itinerary better.
Maybe I should hire a business agent to organize my life.
Maybe a travel agent. Maybe a talent agent.
Any kind of an agent.
I want to work on this place. I really like some of these artists.
Oh, well, those are just some of the knickknacks I picked up.
Knick-knack, ha-ha. You hear that, Robert?
Well, I like to have things around me, make me feel at home.
Now, look, come on, enough of this small talk. Let's get down to the real important business, like where are we going to have lunch?
I'm afraid I'm going to have to beg off of that one.
Oh, sure.
No,
Why?
I'm much too busy, Holly. But I do have a few minutes to spare to show your husband my state-of-the-art equipment supplied to me by our former employers.
I insist.
Okay. But first, I think congratulations are in order.
For moi?
For moi? Hey, I read in the newspaper that you broke the Brock case. The culprit turned out to be Ginny Blake. Who'd have ever guessed that one, huh? Except Sherlock here.
Ginny Blake is obviously guilty. She confessed, didn't she?
Yes, but that was weeks after she shot Brock.
She thought she could get away with it.
I heard the police had a line on her from the start.
Then why did they wait so long to bring her in?
Because she was trying to make it look like Bobbie killed Doc. Would you believe the nerve of that woman? Not only does Ginny kill the man, she tries to frame his wife.
You think Rick was in on the conspiracy, too?
Dr. Weber? Not a chance.
No, he'd never do something like that to Bobbie.
Or to anyone else, for that matter.
Oh, poor guy. Oh, that wife of his must be a real creep. How could such a nice man marry a woman like Ginny Blake?
No.
Excuse me. Don't you people have something better to do than just stand around here gossiping?
Sorry, Dr. Quartermain.
We were just talking about Ginny Blake.
And Dr. Weber.
I don't care who you were talking about. You have jobs to do, I presume? I suggest you do them.
I was just about to do that myself. Thanks for saving me the trouble.
No problem. Rick has enough problems. He doesn't need to be the butt of the hospital gossip.